Hello, everybody. Thank you for talking to Queen Bee Latina today. It has been such a joy watching this show, and I'm really excited to speak to you all today. I think what sticks out for me in particular are the relationships, family, loyalty, and the friendships that are evolving along the way. So this question is for Dale and Aunt. What has been your favorite part about the creative process and developing the show?
Great question. I think speaking for myself, it was exploring and defining what those character relationships were going to be. Who gets along best with who? What do they disagree on? What scenarios and situations and blockers can we put and obstacles can we put in front of these characters to explore organically who they are and allow them to thrive and express themselves through the narrative? Was just a lot of fun. It's a big puzzle because our cast is so big, but wow, how we just had a lot of fun in the writers' room, digging in on the nitty gritty of like who Robby Malto is, who Mo is, who Thrash is, who Twitch is, and how that all of that works in, and how Bumblebee and the legacy bots fit into that, and what their roles are within the family. It was just a dream come true.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely the watching all of these external events kind of like hit the family, threaten to tear them apart, only to bring them closer together. It's just fantastic.
I love it, guys. And for Robby, I love that there's a personality that just shines. Robby's always positive and uplifting and encouraging. And I think that is really important in a show because sometimes we don't see these type of characters. And I think it's a great example for kids to see your character. Do you think you share any characteristics similar to Robby?
Oh, that's a great question. I definitely think Robby and I are both very persistent. You know, Robby has a lot to figure out. Like most teenagers, he's just going through the normal changes. And unlike most teenagers, he's also connected to two Earthborn Terrans. So he's got a lot to figure out and pretty quickly. So I think it's really amazing how persistent he is, though, to use what he has to figure out what's going on with himself and to use it in the best way possible to like protect him and his family. So I think it's really great.
Yeah. And this question is for all of you. What has been your favorite episode and why?
Wow, great question. Yeah, it's hard to choose a favorite, but I suppose I'll start with the very first two-parter, the 101 and 102. They were that was a story that Ant and Nicole Dubuque, our EP story editor at the time, had spent so much time crafting, and really the first time playing with the characters was memorable and moments that I'll never forget. All the conversations we had about what's the right path, and then what's the funny path, and what's the unexpected path, and all that good creative banter, you know, that goes back and forth in a creative environment were times that I'll never forget and I'll remember forever.
I'm episodes 9 and 10. Because it represents this moment in the show where not only does the family expand a little bit again, but the stakes are elevated and it shows really what this family is willing to do to stick together and to help and to be the heroes they're destined to become. So I love that episode.
Ooh, those are good. Well, I also have to say the first two episodes, you know, the two-parter is so fun to do, and it's just setting up the world, which is so amazing. But I gotta say also, I don't remember what episode it is, but I think Robby and Mo, and maybe the Terrans too, is still a baby. Is it Bear? Is it a baby bear? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember.
It's the Mother's Day episode. Yep.
Yes. So they still. I mean, I think that's just great too for everyone to just see that these, you know, Earthborn Terrans and the Transformers, they've got a loving side too. It's not just all action. And, I love the action parts too, but I think also seeing that emotional side and that paternal side from everyone trying to figure out how to return this bear is just as fun. So I love when they have to complete, I would say, like side quests, like that they have to do that before the episode's over too. Save the world and save the bear and do their chores. So it's fun. They have to do the normal things and the crazy things, and it's all got to come together. So it's really awesome.
I have to say, I love the first episode too, because I love the family dynamics, but also their relatable moments, kids moving and there's a change in their lives that's so drastic. And I love that you guys showcased it. You showcase the struggles, but also how they overcome them. But last but not least, I want to ask what you think what you want your audience to take away from this series.
I would say our series themes, and there are many, but optimism and hope and family are paramount to Transformers EarthSpark, and that no matter what challenges you're faced with, and that the Maltos and the Terrans are faced with, or you at home with your family and your community are faced with, anything is possible if you stick together and lean on one another and maintain that optimistic outlook that you can overcome if you do it together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.